Terizla makes more sense because you get more pressure out of it in the mid lane through clearing. And it is Terizla mid. We're seeing Swaylo back on a very strange pick, but we have seen this before from Mr. Sway. Vincent's slightly ahead here in levels, but not too much to actually make a difference. Or he'll get a level advantage, not just yet. Swaylo, penalty zone cancelled as Yaoi jumps into the wild charge onto Vincent. Aran swings his sword, finds first blood. And now Kabuki with a blazing duet to Swaylo, looking for some damage and will be able to get it done. Audi TZ forced to flick around, and even Cars now in a 1v3 gets a two-man Earth Shatter. Gugun very low, but look at that. Aran slices him.
Is their plan? They're looking to capitalize on it on this objective fight.
Swaylo trying to zone, but that's why the Angela finds so much value early on. Cars, Earth Shatter and onward, and also penalty zone to the back, but Aran also follows through with the bravest fighter onto Vincent, who's still clawing at him. Kabuki here, it's a 5v5, but look at the damage coming through from Aura. They've out-sustained Rebellion, and Cars kiting back Swaylo in the midst of it all, getting Yaoi down. To Rome, traded in for a jungler, still in favor of Aura.
I kind of don't expect and went to back off, and Rebellion is forced to respond.
Well, if you look at it, technically Swaylo can provide good ganks, but he's saving the ultimate for bigger moments, like the big neutral objective fight. But this seems like the adjustment from Rebellion. They want to use it early on here before anything happens.
We're going to go for a siege, but it's a wild charge onto the back of Buki as well with the help of the hard guard. Just dives in through from Y. The Bloom already used up in the boundary. Image will be used up. Advantage for Aura. That's a pick off and a Purify out of the penalty zone. That forces Swaylo to be all alone. He's isolated completely. Flicker's out late around the flicker and the stun. Yehezkiel picks up the kill, and Kabuki is the one chasing down Onitizi. Jumps back to the battle mirror.
Give him enough time without any threat to zone him away. Whoa, look at this pickoff.
A knock-up, a taunt into a wild charge as well, and Gugun just holding the back down all alone. Has the help of the hard guard as well to get up and onward, and the penalty zone onto him. Swaylo gets bursted down before anyone can do anything about it. But Aran will fall as well. Now Vincent looking for the execute, but Kabuki jumps into the battle mirror image to try to fend off from this damage, and they are successful at doing so. It's a 2-for-1 for Rebellion. They want to try to push the advantage.
They want to get this win as convincingly as possible. And now with Gugun gone, they want to take this one.
Retry on cooldown. Dangerous spot for Rebellion. Kabuki's on it, but there you go. Vincent waits for the timer, and now Yaoi gets punished. Moai picks up the kill. His third one in this game, and Kabuki will be forced back.
Great small victory for Rebellion.
And when you're forced to go on a team fight and just losing, there's no second option.
It's tough. As you were talking to Arashi, Vincent finished off the endless battle. Oh, penalty zone into the bush. They read it out. Aran gets caught, and now will just be bursted down by Moai, who's on a killing spree. Isolated by the barrier. Cars still in the midst of it all. That's an Appraiser's trap, but Swaylo is able to flicker out of it just in time. Cars, no immobility. Kabuki just runs at him. Pops the BMI back, and Rebellion get a good trade. 1-0.
Well, this is more of a mid-game power spike for Rebellion, so they're trying to use it as much as possible. Seems like there's going to be a fight breaking out, though. Swaylo going aggressive.
The zone dodged away from. The Lord reset it. And Gugun wants to go for a fight, dashes forward, taunts Cars, but Swaylo doesn't have that initiation tool, not anymore. He has to wait for that cooldown to be back on. Charge! Yaoi strikes! And that's the follow-up from the back as well. Kabuki dealing some damage. Swaylo isolated. Only trading the roamer as Cars is going to be all alone. Pops in Primal Wrath on Kabuki! Jumps into the blazing duet of the Appraisers. Wrath gets rid of Moai! In the back, Audi forced to flicker all the way. But now it's Vincent who's chasing them down. The light could pounce! Chasing Kabuki! He does 2 damage. Yehezkiel! Stunned up by Audi TZ! And Vincent in the light can form. Doesn't matter, not at all.
Even Kabuki right now, he's having a perfect game. 5-0-3, hasn't picked up by Rebellion just yet, but it looks like he's completely lost. It's hard to engage at this point.
True. And on top of that, the siege potential of a Brody. They have a very, very complete composition for now, Rebellion. 2.7k gold lead, building up to 3! 5-man! Oh no, it's just a 4-man penalty zone, but Swaylo, that could have been a bit too far ahead, man. He isolated himself. Now Swaylo free to be picked up on a run. He jumps it all alone as well. That's a trade 1-for-1, but Vincent's looking for the last hit onto Gugun. The XP traded in for the mid lane, and Rebellion still have ways to deal with this turret. The Swaylo dive was worth it.
At this point, we've seen the man advantage. We've seen a lot of mistakes. I mean, oh! Meanwhile, though,
Another wild charge as Kabuki tries to deal with Swalo, but the healing is too much. Vincent now diving deep. Hard guard force in. Vincent running back. I think he was a run with a 3-man. Stun in the back with the Bravest Fighter, but now gets taunted again. And this sustain is just ridiculous for Rebellion. They go all in, but it's still a fair trade. It's 1-for-1 on the
Trying to do right now with Yehezkiel on the Angela, or play a defensive game. They have a DPS advantage when it comes to Claude versus Brody, so if they can just use all their spells defensively instead, they can maybe have something. But look at Yaoi!
Very, very low. Wild charge, stunning Vincent and Cars. Right to the back, battle mirror image. Placed out by Kabuki. Vincent, oh my goodness! Pouncing now again on the Lycan form. That's Yehezkiel in the back. Solo taken out by Moai and Auditizi. 4-for-0, only Aran, the last dragon, left to defend against 4 bulls charging down. Aran, with the Bravest Fighter, instantly deleted. An unofficial maniac as the blue bulls charge through the base. 17 minutes. Game 1 to Rebellion.
the horns is too much for Aura. The Breath of Fires doesn't matter against the Blue Bulls. And this might be the start that they're looking for. The competitiveness. They are not playing this time around. They know the stakes. And the XP lane is more of a skill matchup this time.
Who wins that matchup? It's skill? Skill matchup?
I would say it's a skill matchup. But I prefer using Yuzhong.
Yeah, me too.
I think pre-level 4 though, I don't know actually. I think level 4,
If you see instead of the usual Brave Smite nowadays, Aura though.
whoa.
Look at the pressure. Gugun going the long way around the cars. Gets a good petrify. Now the Lycan pounce. One more hit should do it with a retribution. Vincent secures first blood, and Aran is forced to use the vengeance. Rebellion win out in a big, big trade. Sway low and cars now just clearing it out.
They definitely read him like a book. They know that Gugun is coming. This is the usual pattern before the turtle fight for Aura. And punish them right.
Zoned them. Aran doesn't have vengeance. Now the Black Dragon form with the hard card as well. They're forced out. Arano locked out by the penalty zone and just sliced by Cars. Spinning that Dragon Tail and getting another kill on the board.
Already a different story from game 1. The domination.
Judgment there, but Moai just flickers out, and now, oh, good cancel from Auditizi. He gets a healing done, Moai! Amazing plays, now the lockdown as well. Gugun cannot run away. Sway low with the last swing of his hammer. Will take Gugun out of the Land of Dawn. It's a 4-0 start for Rebellion.
Waters. For sure. A territory that they're not familiar with. Meanwhile, Gugun.
I don't know about this. Aran gonna be popping into vengeance, but Gugun is gonna lose his life to the back just by the Black Dragon form. The two fighters in the back, and Swalo just flickers out Vincent as well. Did he take the orange buff away? He did. Aura cannot do anything. Gugun is down, and Cars and Swalo, the two fighters, are zoning Yaoi away. He's gonna have to flap his wings all the way back to the tier 2.
Auditizi with a beautiful flicker.
Just gets out. They're gonna go for the trade, but I don't even know if they're gonna be able to get it.
Oh.
Black Dragon is online, just diving to the back now, has the Petrify as well. He's chilling, he doesn't even use it. Cars with a Dragon Tail, bottom lane is a turret. Gugun taken out again. No, he gets out, just barely. But my goodness, this
The Lord around.
Crystal.
Moai with the Holy Crystal completed. And keep in mind, Vincent also has the War Axe, and the fleeting time is completed for Auditizi. So if they want to go aggressive right here, they are very willing to use all their spells. Unless Yaoi can just do something crazy right here, make a game-saving play. Seems like it's only a matter of time. And even if they're trying to clear the waves right here, with Moai having so much range to play around with, they might just get bursted down.
Black Dragon forms to the back to try to zone him. Yaoi already concealed, looking for Moai as well. Swalo taking a lot of turret shots there, but has the immortality. Yaoi, oh! Penalty zone to stop him in his tracks. Moai just deals 3 damage to the back. Vincent, Lycan pounce. Even Kabuki with a hard guard can't really do much. He flickers forward, he gets a double kill, but then gets shredded down. Vincent again. It's a triple kill, looking for one last shot onto Aran, who's able to dash towards his base. But now that's one base turret down. Look at the mid lane. It's another falling, crumbling. And now it's Audi flickering forward to Aran. Vincent doesn't care. He'll take that damage and he'll just go straight for the base to get a clean sweep up against number 3 in the standings. The Dragons have been charged down by the Blue Bulls.
Against all odds. look at what's happening outside of the game for Rebellion. They bounce back quite convincingly at that 2-0 against the Dragons. One of the better teams of MPL Indonesia Season 13. This is how you play the game. This is how you strategize.